Time for us to go a little old school. Hello collectors, welcome back to the Hive. Today we have a little special one here from Parkside Cards. We got the Beachwood brand. For those of you that are Topps fans, this is going to be kind of Parkside's version of Allen and Ginter, or maybe like Gypsy Queen or something like that. So you're going to be seeing quite a few things in here that are not only NWSL, which is kind of the primary feature of this product, but it's also going to have other women's sports type things in here, or just women's stuff in general. I know there's like different women's icons like Harriet Tubman or Sandra Day O'Connor, I think is in here. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, just like big things like that. There's even an insert set that is called Ponies. It's got different breeds of ponies in them. But you know, more than anything, it's going to have more of that Allen Gintery vintage type feel to it. So I was going to do a breakdown of this, but then I just thought, you know, what's the point? They literally released this the same day that Parkside announced they had lost the NWSL license. So this is going to be a one and done thing with them for NWSL. Will it be back next year for other women's sports? Quite possibly. And it even might be for NWSL. Who knows? Because again, we don't know who's going to get the license, if anyone. If no one gets the license, then either we're not going to have any cards, or or everybody's going to have, you know, a shot at it. So, but without further ado here, we're going to open up a few of these. I got 15 of them here. I wanted to get a good sampling. Now, they did say that out of every 10 box or 10th box should have an autograph in it. We're going to test that theory here. So we're going to get probably 1 to 2 autographs, would be my guess. You can get these from the Parkside website for $15 a box, but they are listed on Target, at Target.com's website for $13 a box. So you might be able to save a little money by buying it from Target as opposed to Parkside. I bought these, of course, from Parkside, so this is what you're going to, I guess, expect if you get a Parkside one. But we're going to open up one of these right now just to see what the inside actually looks like. So it looks like it's just a plain Jane pack of cards with nothing else in there. So I'm going to go ahead and off camera here, I'm going to open up the rest of these so we're just down to the packs, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me struggle on the struggle bus with all these. And we're back. So, interesting development. 2 of the packs, or should I say 2 of the boxes, had these foil packs in them instead of the white kind. So, I am not sure if that means anything, but we're going to set those aside, and I think we're going to do those last, just in case there's significance to it. But the rest of them are all these here. And I forgot to mention at the start here that there are 25 cards per box here. So what those 25 cards will be, I imagine will be some base, maybe a few inserts, but I know there are going to be some things called caramels, which are the smaller cards, but not tobacco size this time. They're going to be, I guess, the size of a little caramel card. So here's our first one. I'm going to go through these a little bit slower. Just get it out there. So there's Maddie Darlene. I mean, these are your 25-point card stock. So they are the simpler kind of card stock. much smaller. Everything looks like it's got that vintage feel to it, but it doesn't have the vintage cardboard. But holy Hannah, there's a lot of base cards here. So we got base, base, base. And then now we got through the NWSL here. Here is, I want to say it's La Liga. So this is your first release of Women's La Liga in Mexico. Cards. Yeah, Mexican attacking midfielders. So you'll get a couple La Liga cards in here. And here's a Joshua Tree National Park. Interesting. And we got a pony. What is that? That's a Bosnian. So here's our first pony. A little information about Bosnian horses. And now here's one that I thought was pretty interesting. It's the playing cards insert. So we got Taylor Malheim for the Chicago Stars. And then we got a Carmel. Here's what a Carmel size is. And Katarine Berger. And then our usual Beachwood style, where you got the two cards with the perforation in the middle, which I do not recommend separating. Mia Justus and Jordan Bug. Beachwood brand. And then we got a blue parallel of Taylor Flint for My Racing Louisville. And then a lineage. So we get quite a few inserts in this. Rose Lavelle. I did notice that when looking at the checklist that I'm like, man alive, there's a lot of different inserts. So the Carmel here. So here's your normal card size. So a Carmel is about 2/3 the size. I might send one of these in to grading just to see what they do with it. I'm sure SGC probably would just custom make a thing, but I'm wondering what CGC would do. Hopefully I get somebody worth sending in. But yeah, there's no refraction or anything. It's just blue on that. I'm going to put that aside here. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. So, playing cards. There's a 2 of clubs. And it does look like a playing card. A little bit more information down below that you can really not even see, really. But, oh, super cool. Super cool. I know some of you are wondering, is there anything that you will be completing a set on? I'm probably going to complete the La Liga set just because I'm going to put it in the back of the Volume 2 binder I have. Because this is interesting. You know, I've never seen a La Liga, Mexican La Liga set for women. But other than that, I think there's a few singles that I actually want. But I might do all 4 aces in these. If you look at the checklist, 3 of the 4 aces are the triple espresso. Trinity Rodman, Mallory Swanson, and Sophia Wilson. And then Marta is the other one. And of course, I gotta get the 6 of Hearts, which is Emma. That's because that's how I roll. And there might be a few others, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm probably gonna send in all 4 aces to grading just to have as part of my collection. Or maybe I'll do a Dead Man's Hand. Who knows? Playing cards, I think, are the the addition here. We got Allie Borges and Summer Yates. All right, here we got a king salmon. We got fish. Fish in this one. So we got a king salmon. We got roses. So here's the roses insert. Noresti. And here's Harriet Tubman. For those of you that want to know more about history, I know she was a big part of the Underground Railroad. And look at that, we got Olivia Moultrie, the 5 of diamonds. 5 of diamonds. Our blue is a Jordan Bug, and we've got Kenty Robles and Ella Sanchez, which is exactly who we got in this other pack. Hopefully we get a few others. We got Lynn Bellendocido on the lineage. Where's my lineages? I'm trying to keep things separated here because this is, like I said, it's going to be a lot of inserts. But I do expect there to be one auto, at least one anyway. Oh, jeez. Look at me. I gotta stop scratching my face here. Because that's what does it most of the time. I get an inch in my beard, and then I start knocking things all over the place. So, just go through these real quick. I mean, they're all... Checklist is 200 long on these. And look at that. Did we get the same 2 people again? We did. We're going to get a whole bunch of these 2 players. We got Indiana Dunes National Park. This time we got the Pacific Smelt fish. Our playing card is a king of Jane Campbell. Fantastic goalkeeper for the Dash. We got Rebecca Bernal on the caramel. Where'd my caramels go? There. Looking for Harriet Tubman there. Harriet Tubman. How many graded copies of Harriet Tubman you think they're going to be sent off to PSA? I like a Tubbs and a PSA 10. We got Giselle and Didasco. Giselle Thompson, which I'm really excited about trying to hit her autograph here in the Women's National Team Thermal that's coming up here pretty soon. Riley Jackson and the blue. And hey, it's Schwebegale. Schwebegale and the Brilliant Bantings. I was hoping to get that one. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put that right there. Fantastic. Brilliant Bantings. So they don't... One thing that I actually valued from Parkside is they just didn't put the rookie shield on every last insert like so many of these other companies do. I really appreciated that because that just made things confusing, because you go all over eBay and then it's like so and so's rookie Golazo, and it's like, dude, that's not their rookie card. That's just an insert from their rookie year. But they did put it on these cards, which is a little more understandable because, I mean, this is the base card. This is their rookie base, which is what 99% of people care about when they're looking at cards 20 years from now. And look at that, it's the same 2 people. I'm not going to be able to complete that set at this rate. Hold on a second. Where are we at? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the same 2 people. All right, Damask Roses. Ulysses S. Grant Memorial. Is that? That's not a state park. This is a monument. So here's another insert. One of the aces down. One of the aces down. Oofda. Oofda, oofda. That is nice. That is disappearing in the PC. We're going to probably send that off to CGC. We got Eleanor Roosevelt. I got Tubbs and Rosie. Rosie and Tubbs on the caramels. And who is that? Gabrielle Carl? I'm not familiar. She's a defender. Huh. Canadian. And Rose Lavelle and Savannah DeMello. That's a good one. Unlike the Beachwood brands of the other, like the volumes 1s and the volumes 2s, where those are all basically 1-of-1s, I don't think these are, because I'm finding one in every single pack. And I did do some math. Here's a Bountiful of Croy Bethune, which is really nice to get. There are 73,000 boxes, according to my calculations. And that's by adding up every single one of the autographs and multiplying that by 10, because the Parkside is claiming that every 10 boxes is an autograph box. So if that math checks out, there are 73,000 total boxes out in the ether somewhere. Out in the ether. At some point, we're going to hit an auto. Who knows? Maybe the autos are sitting here in these. Maybe. Who knows? Wouldn't that be something? Because if that's the case, that means I got 2 autos, which is the best case scenario when you have 15 boxes. All right, we're going to hammer through these again. You know, I bet you could actually go through a complete set of these. I might even have a complete set here. Not of La Liga, though. That's for sure. I got the same 2 people over and over and over again. I think there's six different players, and I'm getting the same one. This is a parallel. This is a caramel parallel of Emily Sams. When I was looking at this on every single picture, I was thinking this was going to be more refractory, but I guess not. Out of 100. Emily Sams, out of 100. Caramel. And we got some halibut. We had some halibut. And then look at that. We got Navarra pony. I feel like this product is geared more for girls. I mean, you got roses, you got pony. I might buy a few more of these and then give them to my daughter when she's a little bit older. These horses are kind of cool. I might complete a horses, the pony set. I might do it. All right, what we got? We got Sam Staub. We got another caramel. Hannah Lundquist. We got 2 caramels on this one. Probably because one was a numbered card. Where are all my... Oh, there they are. Actually, I should put that up there. We're going to have our numbered out of 100 caramel card. Looking like a short stuff right there. Short stuff. Shorty. Hannah Lundquist on her caramel. And our blue is that Bianca Radcliffe? Or Brittany Radcliffe? And we got 2 Beachwoods. What is this pack? Izzy Rodriguez, June Endo, and Marissa Jordan, Bianca Pinto, or Brianna Pinto. You know, I'm pulling it out. This is too good a one. Rose Lavelle and Savannah DeMello. Come on. That's a good one. I saw somebody put on sale on eBay that had a Croy Bethune and a Trinity Rodman together on the same card. And they've been progressively dropping the price on it. If it gets low enough, I might pick that one up. That's just a great combo. Great combo. We're gonna hammer. What? these back to back. So there really is no real correlation here, I don't think. All right, and then our customary Ella Sanchez and Candy Robles. World War II memorial. So here's our landmarks, or is that what it's called? Monuments, maybe. Maybe that's what the insert. Oh, we're off the fish. We're gonna get a Dungeness crab, or if you are a fan of Deadliest Catch like I am, Dungies. Ooh. Sam Coffee Queen. I might complete the Queen set. See, everything's expanding now. Now I'm saying I'm going to be completing this set, that set. We got Rachel. Actually, let's put that on the stage till we get something better. Then we'll knock her off. She went to Chelsea, or not Chelsea, Manchester City. Too bad. Rachel Carson, what did she do? Marine biologist. Writer whose book Silent Spring exposed the widespread harm of chemical pesticides like DDT. Oh, look at that. There she is. Slab her up. Slab her up. We got Izzy and Evelyn Shores, Michelle Cooper on the blue, and our first Simplicity of KK Ream. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of all these inserts so far? You like this set? Are you going to get yourself a few? I'm probably only going to rip this rip because it is not quite as much my jam, but I can totally see how it would be a girl's type product. And more power to them. I think they should have more things in the hobby. Same two again. I'm going to be awash in these cards. We got World War II. Again, we got Grand Teton National Park this time. And we got a Riley Tiernan, Jack of Spades. And Kennedy Fuller. Where's that back there? Kennedy Fuller on the caramel. And Rafael and Bia Zanerato. Bia Zanerato. And Aledu. And we got a Brilliant Bantings of Trinity Armstrong. Very nice. Very nice. A lot of cards here. Those caramel cards are growing on me right now. They're growing on me. I will say that. Well, there's an Emma Sears. They put the rookie shield so big on these ones. Same two again. And this time we got a flounder. Every time I look at a flounder, it looks like, to me, it's upside down. So I feel like that's that's what it should look like. We're gonna end up completing the fish and the roses set by the looks of things. And our playing card is Kimi Esquiano or Esquinio for the Wave. Kelly Hubley on the caramel. And Kyra Carusa and Bia Zantorino are blue as a Hannah Babar. And we got a lineage of Croy Bethune. Very nice. Where's my lineage at? Right there. I am looking for an Emma Sears lineage. I do want to pick one of those up. I don't know if I want the Emma Sears Bountiful or not. We'll see. We'll see. I'll know more if I see one. I'll know more when I see one. We have not hit an autograph yet. Something tells me they may be hiding in those two foil packs back there. Same two people again. This time we got a swordfish. Neat, 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 neat. Sorry about that. Sorry you had to experience that. I'm deeply offended of myself. Oh, good. We get to see a Joker. Does the Joker look any different? Who is this? This must be Emily Sonnet. Is she going to be wearing a Joker mask? That would just be hilarious. Nope. Yeah, it's all right. It would have been cooler if they put like a Joker hat on her or something like that. Suggestion box for Parkside. Joker, Emily Sana. We got Shea Groom on the caramel. I am liking the caramels, I think. Dorian Bailey and Giselle again. And we got Miss Berkeley on the blue. And then, oh, look at this. We got, what is this? What is this one called? I don't recall. It's got that same look that the Captains did last year. But it's a Marta. Is this one numbered? It doesn't say that it is. I don't think it is. Something tells me it's not. So far we've gotten one numbered card out of all these that I know of. I should clarify that I know of. I haven't really been checking. And sometimes Parkside won't say it on the card. It'll just be on their website. Like, this one is out of 50. And then you will never know it by looking at the card. They are notorious for that. Especially on their inserts. And, oh, look who it is. Centifolia Roses. Indiana Dunes. And we got another coffee. Look at that. We got two. Boom. Natalia Cuica on the caramel. How big is the checklist for caramel? I think it might, was it 100? Ooh, we got a same team, Kyra Carusa and Savannah McCaskill For anyone looking for same team, me official, and we got a brilliant bantings of Sally Menti for the Seattle Reign. It is crazy how every single one of these La Liga ones is the same two people. I want to say the checklist is 8 or 6? 6 or 8. I was thinking I was going to be able to do this easy, but it's been the same two people in every single pack. Look at that, back to back. Rachel Kanaji. Back to back, Madison Curry. Back to back, Menti. Blooms. Armstrong. Campbell. Hey, back to back, Trinity Rodman. Is this really getting your money's worth? Weird. Weird. Yep, same two again. And a swordfish again. And Parisian roses. And Sam Staub again. Woo! Sophia Wilson. Haven't gotten her yet. Ooh, and oddly enough, are they all like this? Let's take a look at another one. They are. They're all like this. I'm like, okay, this is going to be poorly graded because it looks a little off. Like the picture is like this. You see that? Down here and then up here. But I think they're all like that. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Or maybe not. I'm going to send this in. You watch. It's going to be graded at 9 because it's off kilter. That'll be my test one. I'm going to send that one in. It's a player I collect. It's a player I send in for grading. I was pretty much telling myself, if I get a Wilson or a Trinity Rodman, at least one of them is going to do a test run, see how that would look. And CGC is going to get it. CGC will get it, and we'll see what they do. I'll do a little mini video or part of another video to show it off. Ooh, how do you say that word? Chincoteague? I know nothing about horses. Chincoteague. Ponies are famous for the annual swim between islands. What? Possibly descended from settlers' livestock, these stocky, resilient ponies thrive on coastal marshlands. So they're swimmers. Interesting. We got a Jack of Clubs, Hino Sugita. And we got a Dabina, who is not going to be... Wait, no, Bruhina left and went to overseas. Dabina might still be here. And we got Ari Borges, Summer Yates, Temwa Chawinga on the blue. The blue is not numbered, obviously. And then whatever this is called. I don't know what this is called. I'll have to wait till it comes out on the ParksideChecklist.com. We have not hit an auto yet, guys. This is our last white pack. We have not hit an auto. We're going to find out if they're in those foil ones. And if they are in the foil ones, you can do a happy dance right when you open the box. Or get a feeling of dread. I kid. Look at that. It's been the same too. There's no way I'm going to be able to complete this. Got the same two in all of them. Joshua Tree again. We got Peace Monument. Oh, yeah, we got Taylor Flint. 3 of spades. Can't complain about that. Sojourner Truth on our caramel. Sojourner Truth. We got Jen Endo, Dorian Bailey. Oh! Nice! And a lineage. Brooklyn Court and all. Look at me. Look at me go. I was not expecting to get any sort of Emma out of this, but look at that. All right, here is the first foil one. What does that mean, a foil one? We're about to find out together. Could mean nothing, could mean everything. All right, well, here's something that's different. The blue is right on top. The blue is right on top. And then, hey, look at that. We got our first different one of La Liga player. And I think that's an autograph. In fact, I'm sure of it. I've seen a couple of them online. So we're going to put that on the bottom. But in the meantime, there's Kimi again. We got Sojourner Truth again. Cornering the market on Sojourner. And we're going to hammer through these. And our Beachwood is Alyssa Nair, Brecken, Mazongo. And we got ourselves another pony, Dartmoor. Look at him. Look at how cute he is. Give you a kiss. Mwah. It's a cute horse. Or cute pony, rather. Is there a difference between... I mean, is this a horse? Or are all ponies horses? Or is it kind of like whiskey or bourbon type deal where all bourbons are whiskeys, but not all whiskeys are bourbons? I don't know. All right, Carmen Reyes. Look at that. Woohoo! We got another one that's different. Come on down. Do. And we got some more base cards at the end. Johnson, Jaden Shaw. All right, Greta Espinoza. And underneath, we have... Who is that? That is Ava Bramblett. And that is not a sticker auto. That is hard on-card auto of Ava Bramblett. And I believe she is not in the NWSL. She probably is a college player that's probably going to end up in the NWSL. So you are getting somebody... I don't know if you'd really call this a rookie autograph. This is more of a amateur autograph. But you would be ahead of everybody else if you got one. So super cool. Emma, sorry. I got to take you down. We're going to put Ava Bramblett right there. All right. One more to go. So that one had an autograph in it. Does this one have an autograph in it? The foil, the power of the foil compels you. Come on. And if I can... Oh, man, I really screwed the pooch on this one. All right, once again, the blue is right on top. Blue blue is right on top. That's Julia Grosso. Set her aside. We got Reyes again. So I'm going to do a little peek here. Oh, yep, that is another autograph. So we're going to put that down there on the bottom. We've got Macy Bell on the caramel. Taylor Mollum. And then Kato Falva, Dickey. And if I'm not mistaken, all the NWSL ones that are like the Future Stars autographs are all stickers in this collection. So if I did want, like, say, a Katie O'Kane, it's going to be a sticker auto. But the ones that are like the regular signature ones, I want to say are still signatures. There's a Navarra again. Another pony. We got another swordfish. We got 3 swordfish. Nicole Fortes. Is that a new one? That is a new one. We don't have her. Sarah Gordon. Shupapapa Pansky. McCarmen Reyes. I think we do have her. Okay. So, alright. Yep, this is the top. So this is going to be a regular auto. And this one's going to be Sventis Jane Jean's daughter. On her rookie initial. Oh, there you go. So, the autographs are in the foil packs, by the looks of it. So let's do a little, I want to say a mini recap here. So every single pack is going to come with a caramel, which again is about 2/3 the size of a normal card. True to my word, I'm going to send this one in for grading just to see what CGC does with that. I imagine PSA and BAGS and SGC will have their own program. Maybe I'll send this Emily Sam's one too to see if there's any difference. Send that one off to who do I send it to? I don't want to send it to PSA. I'll probably get it sometime next year. I don't know. We'll find out. And every single pack is going to have at least one of the Beachwood combos. Every single pack is going to come with a playing card. So these are very, 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 very common. And I'll put Marta on top there. I want to make sure. I'm going to send that one in with the Sophia. And other than that, the inserts, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Every single one's going to come with a blue too. A blue parallel. We got one in every pack at least. There was a couple that had 2. Every single pack's going to come with 2 La Liga base cards. But if you're like me, just about everyone had the same 2 people. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Everything else has kind of been a hodgepodge. I mean, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ponies. We had a fish in about half of them. We had monuments and national parks in most of them. What else did we have? What is this? Did I didn't finish put. Oh, look at that. We got Lily Real. There was a pack I didn't really finish. I mean, Brilliant Bantings. We ended up with 4 of them with 15 go-arounds. We had one bountiful. Just about, I think every single one had a roses. Nope, not quite. A little over half. So maybe about halvesies. We ended up with one simplicity. Two of whatever this is. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4 lineage. So, I mean, it's a neat rip. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit, I think, more of a niche product. If you're into this type of stuff, if you're like an Ann and Ginter kind of gal or guy, I would highly recommend it. It's going to give you that large swath of hodgepodge where you don't know where you're going to get. I mean, like I said, we got some Sojourner Truths here. We got Rachel Carson, the marine biologist, Eleanor Roosevelt, Harriet Tubman. So you get some like women of history if you like that kind of stuff too. It's kind of nice. But that's pretty much all I got here. This is Bear from Honey Bear Cards. Keep on collecting those cards and bring them on back to your hive. Peace.